No video. Right.
Yeah, good evening, Dr. Radhika. Can you switch on your video?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, please. You can see, do you have any PPT?
Yeah, sir. Yes, I have, sir.
Yeah, you can try sharing. And if everything works fine, then we can close it and I can formally introduce you so that you can start the session. You can start sharing your PPT.
Yes,
You can
yes,
check
sir. Yes, sir.
once.
Yes, sir. I'm sharing it, sir. Just 2 seconds.
Okay.
Sir, hello. Hello, Dr. Ravindra, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I'm not able to open the file from the Google Drive. May I share it to you?
First download it, ma'am, to your mobile.
Okay.
Then you can open it and click on share button, share screen, and you can share it.
Okay, sir.
Directly, if you share from Google Drive, again that will consume data. So
Yeah, true, sir. Yes, sir.
you can download your PPT. Then try.
Okay, sir.
And also send a copy to email
Yes, sir.
wswt2022@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Is it working, ma?
Hello, sir.
Have you shared your PPT?
I have sent to wswd2022@gmail.com, sir. But here it is showing some error, sir. Through Google Drive, I have downloaded it. From the download this, I am trying to open it, share the screen. Still, I am not able to do it, sir. Just give me a second, please. There is a network issue, sir.
Okay. Continue without PPT. I will also try it if I can share it from here.
Yes, sir. I have sent it to mail ID wswd2022, sir. I have shared it, sir.
That's PDF file, ma, not PPT file. You have to share PPT file.
Unsupported document. On Google Drive also I'm trying it. It's not opening. Earlier it was not showing. So. Sir, can you see the screen which I have shared?
Yes, ma.
Hello?
Yes, ma, it's visible.
Yes, which I have shared the screen. Can you see, sir?
Yes, ma.
Yes. Shall I start?
You close the screen, ma. I will introduce, then you can start again. You can stop sharing the screen.
PG Department of Studies in Education. Karnataka University, Dharwad, Karnataka State. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good evening, one and all. Today, yeah, good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2022 in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Center and Sri Research Institute and Center for Arts, Sciences, and Well-being. Commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 75 years of independence, and also World Social Work Month and World Health Month 2022, and International Conference on Social Work and Sciences towards One Health and Sustainable Development. Today we have with us before we start our proceedings, we shall invoke the blessings of Almighty.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
The blessings of Almighty, we shall continue to today's session. Today we have with us Dr. Radhika Kulkarni. She is teaching assistant from PG Department of Studies in Education, Karnataka University, Dharwad. She will be presenting on women social workers in India and their contributions. Over to you, Dr. Radhika.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead with your presentation. We welcome you once again.
Thank you, sir. Good. So the paper I'm going to present on the title, Women Social Workers in India and Their Contribution. So before we start, about the social workers of or from India and their contribution, I would like to highlight on the terms of social work and social service. Social work is a practice-based profession that promotes social change, social development, social cohesion, and the empowerment of people and communities. Social work also involves the understanding of human development, behavior, and the social, economic, and cultural institutions and interactions. The modern social work talks about the three methods of assistance like casework, group work, and community organization. If we talk about social work service, So the social service is an activity that aims at helping towards a mutual adjustment of individuals and their social environment. Social service, also called as social welfare. Social service or social welfare is a service provided by government or private organizations to improve the life and living conditions of the children, disabled, the elderly, and in the community. If we talk about the differences, the slight differences can be seen between the social service or social welfare and social work. So if we talk about the social work, so it is helping others that to help themselves in a professional way. That is a social work. Say for an example, a boy is begging on the him and understand his problem and guide him in a right path and help him for education or some and to contact the services. Whereas social service or social welfare is helping others directly on humanitarian philosophy alone. That example is feeling pity and giving alms to a beggar. So this is the slight difference between the social work and social service or social welfare. So before I start about the social workers from India and their contributions, I felt to share few terms about social work and social service. So now on my title, that is Women Social Workers in. So the introduction goes in this way, friends. Social work is dynamic and unique, helping profession reach with meaning, action, and the power to make a difference for individuals, families, groups, and communities. The primary goal of social work is to improve a society's overall well-being, especially for the most vulnerable populations. Many social workers provide direct services to clients, helping them abuse, addiction, and mental illness by and empowering clients to create change in their own lives. Social work has become a global profession today. Some of the definitions, if we see about the social work, in the year of 1957, Indian Conference says anonymously defined social work as a welfare activity based on humanitarian philosophy, scientific knowledge, and technical skills for helping individuals, groups, or community to live rich and full life. The one more definition, according to the nation devoted to helping people function the best they can in their environment. And Bureau of Labor Statistics acts social workers help people solve and cope with the problems in their everyday lives. So social work and social service, just now I discussed with you, that is to be a social worker, you needed to have educational qualification as a degree. To do social service, you do not need to have any educational qualification in the field of social services. These points we can add it to in the difference between social work and social service. Social workers always share a commitment with promoting social welfare, helping people of all backgrounds overcome their unique challenges, advocating for social and economic justice for all members of the community, and embodying a professional code of ethics. What makes social work different from any other helping profession? The social work's distinguishing characteristics are its emphasis on the person in environment model and social justice. So Social workers not only consider individuals' internal struggles and examine their relationships, family history, work environment, community environment, and the structures and policies that impact them in order to identify ways to help address a problem or challenge. Social workers also do not limit their work to individuals. They work with individuals, couples, families, groups, neighborhoods, communities, and organizations. So now the main concentrate my paper will be on contributions of Indian women social workers. Many people have made major contributions to the Indian society to eradicate such problems. When we think of these social reformers, the names that come to our mind are of Vinoba Bhave, Baba Amte, Jyotiba Phule, Swami Vivekanand ji, Rajaram Mohan Roy, Jyotirao Phule, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji, Anna Hazare ji, etc., etc., etc. Sometimes, not all the time. So we ignore that women have played an equally significant role in bringing social changes and fighting social evils. Here are some of the women who have done some outstanding work in their respective fields and have become an example for other women of the country. Indian women have always been an epitome of beauty, strength, and intelligence. Today, the success of Indian women across various walks of life has proven that they have earned this reputation very deservingly. If you look deeper, you will realize that one of the major contributors to the Indian society have been the active participation of some very focused and dedicated women. The women activists have played a significant role in changing many social evils and have been a shining beacon of hope. Some of them have displayed exemplary devotion in their respective fields. Here are 10 Indian women who clearly deserve a standing ovation. So there are n numbers of women we can see the contributions worked as a social worker. So here in my paper, I have highlighted 10 Indian women. So and about their contribution by being a social worker. So the name Lakshmi Agarwal, she born in the year of 1990. She is an Indian campaigner with the Stop Acid Attacks and a TV host. She is an acid attack survivor and speaks for the rights of acid attack victims. She was attacked in the year of 2005 when she was a 15-year-old by a 32-year-old man whose advances she had rejected. She has advocated against acid attacks through gathering 27,000 signatures for a petition to curb acid sales and taking that cause to the Indian Supreme Court. Her petition led the Supreme Court to order the central and state governments to regulate the sale of acid and the parliament to make prosecutions of acid attacks easier to pursue. Now she is the director of Chan Foundation, an NGO dedicated to help the survivors of acid attacks in India. Second is Irom Chanu Sharmila. She born in the year of 1972. She is popularly known as the Iron Lady of Manipur. She is the most recognizable face of the conflict-ridden state in the northeast. In spite of not clearing her class 12th, she has become an icon of public resistance in her state. For Irom, her father has had a great influence in her life. On November 2, 2000, she began a hunger strike after the Malom massacre, where 10 people were killed, which had a major impact on her. Having refused food and water for more than 500 weeks, she has been recognized as the world's longest hunger striker. On International Women's Day 2014, she was voted as the top woman icon of India by MSN poll. Though Irom has refused both water and food, the government continues to force feed her. Every year, she is arrested on charges of attempt to suicide. It has been 16 years since she started her movement, but her resolve has not broken yet. She states that she will only eat when the Indian government will repeal the Armed Forces, that is Special Powers Act in the 7 states of Eastern India. The third Indian social worker, Shahin Mistry. She born in the year of 1971, and she is the CEO of Teach for India, and also she is the founder of Akanksha. She has earned global recognition for her dedication and commitment to the fight for educational equity. She was born in Mumbai to a Parsi family. She had an international upbringing. However, she soon realized that children living in the Mumbai city slums lacked access to a quality education and were deprived of the skills necessary to compete in India's formal competitive job market. She founded the first Akanksha Center in the year of 1989, a non-profit education project that provides after-school tutoring to children from low-income communities. As the recognition of Akanksha's work grew, Shahin saw an opportunity to expand her reach even further and work for more transformative changes. She launched Teach for India in the year of 2008. Amala Akkineni, she born in the year of 1968. She is a former film actress, Bharatanatyam dancer, animal welfare activist, and a mentor to budding film students. Amla was born to an Irish mother and a Bengali father. Very early in life, she understood the importance of being self-governing and cultured. Her father, an ardent follower of Mahatma Gandhi, taught her to be self-sufficient and fiercely independent. The unconventional upbringing by both her parents has had a great impact on her life. She is also a strong promoter of vegetarianism and is the co-founder of the Blue Cross of Hyderabad, and it is an NGO in Hyderabad which works towards the welfare of animals and preservation of animal rights in India. Mansi Pradhan, she born in the year of 1962. She is an author and poet who received the Rani Lakshmi Bai Stri Shakti Puraskar in the year of 2013 for her work in fighting for women's rights. She was born to a poor family in the state of Odisha. She traveled 15 kilometers daily to the only school in the entire region. She was the first woman from her village to earn a law degree. She has won many accolades, including the Outstanding Women Award in the year of 2011 from the United Nations UN Women and National Commission for Women. She is the founder of Nirbhaya Wahini and OYSS Women and had the honor for Women National Campaign, a nationwide movement to end violence against women in India. She is also serving on the panel of Central Board of Film Certification for India. She is a member of the International Governing Council of World Women Organization and Inquiry Committee of the National Commission for Women. Arundhati Roy, she born in the year of 1960. She is an author, actress, and political activist. She was best known for the award-winning novel called The God of Small Things, which was written in the year of 1997, and for her involvement in environmental and human rights causes. Arundhati's father was a Bengali tea planter, and her mother was a Christian of Syrian descent who challenged India's inheritance laws by successfully suing for the right of Christian women to receive an equal share of their father's estate. Though trained as an architect, Arundhati had a little interest in design. She dreamed instead of a writing career. She has campaigned along with activist Medha Patkar against the Narmada Dam project, stating that the dam will displace 500,000 people with little or no compensation and will not provide the projected irrigation, drinking water, and other benefits. In recognition of her outspoken advocacy of human rights, Arundhati was awarded the London Cultural Freedom Award in the year of 2002, the Sydney Peace Prize in 2004, and the Sahitya Academy Award from the Indian Academy of Letters in 2006. The next Indian social worker woman is Medha Patkar. She born in the year of 1954. She is a social reformer turned politician. She was born in Mumbai. Medha had a keen interest in public service at a very early age. Being a daughter of a trade union leader, she started understanding the problems faced by the underprivileged and felt the need to serve them. Her father took active part in the Indian independence movement, while her mother was a member of Swada, an organization formed to assist and support women who are financially weak and help them in getting educated. Patkar is an MA in social work from Tata Institute of Social Science. She left her position from the faculty as well as her unfinished PhD when she became completely involved in the tribal and peasant communities in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and Gujarat. She is best recognized as the founding member of the famous Narmada Bachao Andolan, a movement to save the rivers and people of Gujarat. As a candidate of Aam Aadmi Party in 2014, she received 8.9% of votes. Next, Indian social worker is Kiran Bedi, born in the year of 1949. She is a social activist and the first woman IPS officer in the country. She has not only served her department with full conviction, but has also made wholehearted contribution to many social causes. A former tennis player, the multi-talented social activist from Amritsar is credited for bringing down the number of crimes against women in West Delhi during her service. She introduced several reforms at Tihar jail, which gained worldwide acclaim and won her the Raman Magazine Award in the year of 1994. In 2003, Kiran became the first Indian woman to be appointed as a police advisor to the Secretary General of the United Nations in the Department of Peacekeeping Operations. She resigned in 2007 to focus on social activism and writing. She has written several books and runs the India Vision Foundation. Aruna Roy, she born in the year of 1946. She is best known for her efforts to fight corruption and promote government transparency. Her parents have had a major impact on her life. Her father instilled a strong social conscience, while her mother taught her to be independent minded. After studying in Aravindo Ashram in Pondicherry and Indraprastha College in Delhi, Aruna started teaching. But she realized that teaching was not her passion as she aimed to become a civil servant. She cleared the Indian Administrative Service examination in the year of 1967. Aruna is known as a prominent leader of the Mazdoor Kisan Shakti Sangathan, a social and grassroots organization for the empowerment of workers and peasants. In 2005, she played a crucial role in establishing the Right to Information Act. Aruna has received various awards for her service to the society, such as the Raman Magazine Award for Community Leadership in 2000, Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award for Excellence in Public Administration, Academy and Management in 2010. In 2011, Aruna was named as one of the 100 most influential people across the world by Time magazine. Next is Pramila Nesargi. She born in the year of 1938. She is an Indian lawyer and a well-known women's rights activist. Her parents have had a major impact on her. Her mother was a freedom fighter and her father was a self-made man. She obtained a law degree at an early age and started practicing law. She is known as a maverick lawyer who fights against sensitive issues such as child labor, house and control, sexual violence at work, domestic violence, and prisoners' plight. She has also contributed in organizing various unincorporated sectors. She has been a member of the Dictionary Committee for English Kannada Translation. She is the first woman to be elected in the past 50 years to the Karnataka Bar Council as chairman of Bar Association. Pramila has represented a sweep of cases from high profile to controversial cases for which she has often faced severe criticisms. So these are the 10 Indian women who noted as social workers and contributed to the society by being social workers. The conclusion of this paper: Social work discipline in the realization of social work needs to be addressed at a conceptual and theoretical level. In this context, the above paper or my paper enlightens with the concepts of social justice in one or the other way, social welfare, social inclusion, exclusion, gender, ecological sustainability, and social policy, which form the basis of social work from Indian women social workers are included. There are several others who have helped bring about a change to the Indian society. We salute the Indian women, however, the struggle is still on. As Alice Walker once said, the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Each and every citizen should consider it as their moral duty and obligation to help shape a better future for India. Professional social workers are found in every facet of community life, in old age homes, orphanages, schools, hospitals, mental health clinics, prisons, corporations, and in numerous public and private agencies that serve individuals and families in need. Social work is not just about doing good deeds and helping the underprivileged. Continue. Over a period of time, it has evolved into a profession. Currently, it is not a conventional career, but with the issues of disability, drug misuse, poverty, mental ill health, problems associated with aging, etc. Raising constantly, social work has become a vital need of our society today. If you are willing to take up a profession for emotional fulfillment and if your purpose of working is not just financial, this would be the ideal career for you or for us or for all. Social workers require new levels of understanding and new models of practice if they are to contribute effectively towards the resolution of social problems that are rooted in worldwide social, political, and economical realities. The modern social work employs three methods of persistence, which in the beginning I said it, that case work, group work, and community organization. Thank you so much for listening with patiently, and I'm grateful to Dr. Ravindra sir who gave me an opportunity to present a paper on women social workers in India and their contribution. Thank you one and all.
Yeah, very good presentation. In fact, it is need of the hour.
Thank you, sir.
When we are talking about gender equality, so they are playing very good, important role, even in social work also.
Yes.
It's very commendable, and you have rightly pointed out various social workers who did a wonderful job.
Yes, sir.
It's a need of the hour, and we need to make more such presentations. Maybe we can take time for each session. You can cover one social worker in detail. So maybe that will bring more awareness on each social worker. Due to time constraints, we cannot cover all the social workers in detail, but this gives an overall glance for everyone that women are making a wonderful job even in social work. Very well presented. So let's take few queries, if any, from participants. Yeah, Mary ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, a very informative, very inspiring session, ma'am. Actually, so much I learned that a woman so much achievers study and I want to know how you have how you have done this study, ma'am. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I am there, madam.
Yeah, can you tell me how you done this study?
So always whatever the paper prepares, I will be looking at, is there any women related?
Okay.
So when I found it, so social workers all will be studying, all will be presenting, all will be publishing the papers by writing it. I thought it. Let us see how many social workers, women social workers in India.
Okay. Actually, when I was going through your
I was
presentation,
very
I saw that Amala, that film actress also does social work, madam.
yeah, yeah, yes. Even I'm telling the same thing, madam. So I was knowing very few social workers, Indian social workers, and then I started studying
Oh,
or searching the information of Indian social workers as well Indian women social workers through internet, through online journals or articles. Then I found in vast the knowledge, ma'am. Not only
okay,
these
okay.
10, because of the shortage of time, just 10 I had prepared it. Otherwise, if we start studying, we get many which even we don't know. Even we don't know Indian women social workers. That is in, it may be in education, it may be about the families, for sake of the family. There are many women who struggled, who sacrificed to uplift one or the other thing.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to have your number, ma'am, in case I want to invite you in my
Sure, ma'am. Please,
in
the Ravindra
Bangalore.
sir.
I want to invite you for my Zoom meeting. I can call you. So very impressive
Sure.
because I have not heard entirely women. So far, I have not heard.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
For
Ravindra sir
me,
will give you.
actually, more informative for me. More lot of takeaway, more than doubts.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, all the
I have
best,
shared.
ma'am, for life and all the best for your next
Thank you
session.
so much, Mary. Thank you.
God bless you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. I'm blessed. Really, I'm blessed, ma'am. That credit goes to Dr. Ravindra sir, who gave me an opportunity to interact with you and to present a paper.
Thank you, thank you, Dr. Radhika. Any other participants, if you have any queries, observations, or comments, you can share it. You can put in chat box, or you can raise your hand, or you can unmute yourself. Okay. There are no queries, then we shall conclude this session for the day. Thank you once again, Dr. Radhika Kulkarni, for joining us and
Yes, sir.
presenting
Thank you
on
so much, sir.
women social workers in India and their contributions on behalf of
Yes.
Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute and Center for Arts, Sciences and Wellbeing.
Thank you, sir.
Feedback form has been shared in the chat box. Kindly fill up the feedback form so that you can receive your certificate within 15 working days. And certificate will be generated and a Google Drive link will be provided on the webinar series website. You have to visit the webinar series website. And there you can find today's date, a page with today's date, where you can click on that and you can find the e-certificate download link. Kindly check after 15 working days. Generally, we don't take much time, but that is the maximum time. So you can wait for that time, and even after that, if you are unable to find your certificate, you can always contact us. Kindly fill up the feedback form. It is mandatory. And once you have filled the feedback form, you can leave the webinar. the participants are requested to fill the feedback form. The link has been shared in the chat box. And also request everyone to join Telegram channel and also Facebook group, where you will get updates on certificate. Whenever it is issued, we are posting updates, so that you will know and you can directly go there and download the certificate. And also you will get updates on daily basis. Daily we are having so many events being organized. You can also receive updates and the registration links, joining links in the group. So kindly join the Telegram channel and also Facebook group, so that you can receive updates and join the events. And tomorrow we have a very special day, World Press Day, and we are organizing an international webinar tomorrow that will be very useful on combating this fake news and also addressing various concerns in media and the journalists. And today we have a lot of social media presence everywhere, and a lot of fake news and hatred, violence, and all these aspects are very prominently seen due to lack of gatekeeping. Generally, in the mainstream media, you can see a lot of reliability, credibility, because we know that we have a couple of media houses which are very reliable, credible, and they are very well established. So that credibility is lacking somewhere in social media, and without much gatekeeping function. So a lot of content is being aired in telecasted or broadcasted through various online mediums. So in a constructive way, it has provided a medium for everyone, but it is also been abused, misused by many. Even some people are trolled and many people are abused. So these things are very important, especially vulnerable population like children and women are also suffering due to a lot of these things. Not only vulnerable population, but also celebrities and I mean, even a common man is also trolled for that matter, because of lack of gatekeeping that happens there, because everyone can start their own channel or own page and start posting whatever they like. But as a human being, we should be very much aware of the various human rights we all have. Every human being is entitled for certain universal rights, right to freedom, right to privacy. So we all need to be very conscious about these things, that we have to be aware of the laws prevailing, laws of land and international laws, before we share anything on media, that especially social media, or in any kind of new media platforms, without proper consent, without verification. If we simply share or spread rumors or hatred, that can land us in trouble. So many people have gone behind the bars by uh, through negligence, by sharing such posts and using social media as a tool to abuse or threaten or to defame. These things are very much concern, a matter of concern, and it many times, journalists also are threatened in such a way. So all these issues are there. So there are positive things and also there are negative things. So we will all be discussing tomorrow, and how to manage. See, every occupation has its own occupational stress and the challenges. So let's see how, as a journalist, or even because now citizen journalism is widely promoted now, because every citizen is a journalist in itself, himself or herself, because we are the eyewitness for various events that happen around us, in front of us. So every citizen is also a journalist who can report to respective media house or social media or to the concerned authorities. So citizen journalism also plays a very important role. As a social worker, we also need always, we are the first responders. So we need to be proactive in citizen journalism as well. We may not be qualified or having formal training, but as a social worker or as a psychologist, as a counselor or as a allied health professional or health professional, knowledge of these things always helps us to take it forward. So all these things are very important for that matter. And tomorrow at the same time at 6 o'clock, everyone kindly join. The same link is same. And, we have a registration form for that. That is available in the group. Anyway, now the link has been shared. You can join the Facebook group or Telegram channel. We'll be once again sharing the link over there. Hope everyone has filled the feedback form. Yeah. If not, quickly fill up the feedback form. We'll be closing the meeting. Do join. You can share the registration link for tomorrow's event to all your known circles. It will be shared in the Facebook group. It's already shared. We'll again share in the Telegram channel and Facebook group. Yeah, thank you once again for joining us. Once you have completed your feedback form, you can leave the platform. We are waiting for the participants to fill up the feedback form. So once you are done with it, you can